Asura's Numbers, episode 2. So last episode we learned there's a whole gang of bad guys trying to get us. We better make sure they don't get us. Asura heading to Dual Academy, but unfortunately Fran got left behind. But he's got his own problems to deal with. We both have our inner darkness. The darkness that could be quite divine. It's always the dark side that seems to be like the freaking chosen one, I swear. Okay, maybe not always, but a good chunk of the time it's like your dark half is your superior half. But then again, that's this thing called drama, so I guess I shouldn't be that shocked, you know? Wow, they're doing storytelling in these things? Never have I ever. Well, rarely have I ever nowadays. There's a lot of storytellers out there who seem to have forgotten the story part of their stories. Not naming names, but I think we can all think of a few forms of media we're just like, so did you think of the story part or just want a bunch of action scenes? Because I can deal with a bunch of action scenes, and just tell me first. Yeah. Whatever. As long as it's cool, I guess. There are greater evils in the world? Whatever. Anyway, I wonder if we'll be seeing any of these things in the future. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. She is one of the legendary heroes, so maybe one of the legendary heroes got corrupted or something to be on the bad guys team. I'm just putting out theories out there while I can. It's done. Only the bravest duelist remaining on the island. Wow, already? We've only been here one episode and already half of them are gone. This may soon become a battlefield. I hope our aces will be ready in time. I'm probably doing voices wrong, but smite me. I'm just worried about them. Not sure you don't want to come with. You sure you don't want to come with us? Now that we are finally here, we should see if they're as good as they say. Nice new outfits. For now, there's a lot of wild nature I must admire. Okay, see you around. I sure hope we don't get possessed again. Ooga! I think I'll go for some swimming lessons. They had fun drawing you, didn't they? Meh. Whatever. Hey, why so serious? Have you seen what you're wearing? I'm just thinking. My sister is missing. We can find her. No, it's 4 kids missing. We'll never see her again. I've tried. But I have abandoned the idea of finding her. I looked under a rock, couldn't find her. I gave up. I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Come on, maybe a duel can make it feel better. Will a duel return my sister? Maybe, I guess. Have you tried it? Well, that's why you're here after all. That's all you're good for. Just give me a chance and I'll change your mind. Also, you have a number monster, right? Yes. We've got force focus and just like, I can't see my sister or something. If I can make you feel better, you'll give it to me, alright? I mean, there are other ways to make me feel better, but I guess a duel couldn't hurt. Let's see what you can do. On guard! Aura versus Isaac. Let the game begin. Where would a show be without a beach episode? Somewhere with quality. I'm kidding. Wind-ups. Oh, you didn't put his thing up high enough. Oops. Well, we can't see Aura's hand. She summons this level 4 monster. And then activates level 11 area B for defense mode. Meanwhile, Isaac draws for turn. Summons Wind-Up Shark. It's forced to defense mode, but uses the effect to summon another Wind-Up Shark. Or someone uses the one in his hand. Now they both decrease their levels by 1. I overlay my 2 level 3 sharks. Exceed summon. I like how it's a loading animation. Number 47. Nightmare Shark. Cool, so that's your number? You've seen nothing yet. should do a Surfer Bro accent. Oh. By touching material, it can attack you directly. And it can attack twice with this spell card, Onigami Combo. It seems you have a lot to learn here. I do. And now we just find that out. Attach, or can attack again, and Onigami can give it a second attack, and now they're both gonna be direct attacks. Look out. Direct attack. Or it takes 2,000 to face, and now the second attack. But I will leave this island without 100 numbers on my list. This island is Rank Island. If I should take bow damage, that would make my life point 0. Yeah, I don't know where this is going. I can discard Kuribara to make my life points 10 instead. I kind of saw that one coming, but hey, protect the Kuribo. What are you gonna do? Alright, I set 2 cards into my turn. My move. Kuribara, give me some strength. Keep it on top. I draw. I summon my Astral Avatar. Wait right there. I activate my trap card. Iceborne. Now, if you summon a non-water monster, it changes to defense mode. I also have a water number that's very kind. I also have a water monster that a very kind person gave to me. The girl from the future. Weapons engage. Xyz summon. Number 27. Dreadnought Dreadnoid. I've got a battleship, you've got a shark. Which will win? I've seen Jaws 1. That's a nice boat you got there. Would be a shame if someone takes it. I activate Splash Capture. By removing 2 fish monsters from my graveyard, like my 2 wind-up sharks, I take control of your monster. You see how it is when suddenly something is taken from you? But I didn't take them. What are you doing me this sort of lecture for? And then everything is lost. I sure know how it feels. But it depends on what you do to the end. It depends on what you do, if it's the end of the line or not. Battle phase. What? You have no monsters. Is that so? I activate the spell card Rebellion. I take control of number 27 during this battle phase only. It's cool they made this card real. But I'll use it to destroy, use it to destroy your Nightmare Shark. It's a little funny that Atem music, considering he would be the priest in this picture. Just one of those moments, just like, why do you have a card that shows your execution? I think it was like an animeism, because the manga duel was different, but just funny. It attacks and destroys it. Well played. I have no more war monsters, so at the end. But in the battle phase, your monster's mine again. Wait, something's wrong! At the end of the battle phase, if my Dreadnoid destroyed a monster by battle, I can change its form. As like she has the card on her disc. Rearrange weapons. Xyz summon! Number 81. Super Dreadnoid Rail Cannon Super Dora. What a name. I know, right? Dora, Dora, Dora the Explorer. And now I keep my monster. Turn end. Alright, I draw. First, activate Magic Planter, getting rid of Iceborne to draw 2 cards. Then I summon Saber Shark. It goes to defense. Summon Shark Stickers. Saber Shark will make Shark Stickers level 4. And now, but what do you think of this name? Number 37. Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark. And they made a shiny number version somewhat recently. Oh, I mean, it was a thing in the manga too, but still. What a name! I also have some Hope monsters too. Quite a few. I end my turn. My move. I activate Astral Supremacy. Weapons ready. Rail Cannon Super Dora attack Hope Shark. When you declare an attack, I use 1 Xyz material from number 37 to make your monster lose 1,000 attack points. Then I use 1 material from number 81 to make my monster unaffected by other effects. I use Spider Shark's other effect to revive Saber Shark in defense mode. I end my turn. My move. Draw. And I summon Double Fin Shark. It goes to defense, and then the effect activates to revive Shark stickers once again. Saber Shark will increase its level, and then... Number 32. Shark Drake is Xyz summoned. He can control three numbers without being affected? My loss is just that great. I activate Trading Places, boys versus girls. Wait, no, that's a different show. If my life points are higher than yours, our life points swap. Uh-oh. He has a plan. Yeah, duh! He would just give you free life points for no reason. Prepare yourself. I rebuild the overlay network with Shark Drake. Chaos Xyz summon. You got your shiny numbers, I have my chaos numbers. Appear, chaos number 32, Shark Drake Vice. It's cool they made a retrain of this thing recently at Love Ice. It was neat. A chaos number? Shark Drake Vice attacks Rail Cannon Super Dora. I remove the material to make its attack. I remove the material to make your monster's attack and defense 0. Not so fast. I remove the material to make my monster unaffected. That's not enough. You can only use your effect once per turn, but I can chain mine once again. Oh no, Dora! Why did you change our life? Why did you change our life points? I can only use this effect if my life points are 1,000 or less. You can Shark Drake. You can summon Shark Drake anytime. The effect is only 1,000 or less. Wow, you're an amazing duelist. Now, what just happened is we're playing out. Rail Cannon tries to survive. It doesn't work because Vice just activates again. Good thing Aura got all those pumped up life points because she's only got 400 left. It was a good duel. But there's nothing you can do to change my mind. I hope you're holding on to yourself. It's just an illusion. I hope you're holding yourself on to. Uh-oh, she's doing the anime laugh. What's so funny? I'm just happy. You're right. It's been a great duel. But... you don't need to pretend anymore. Just like me, you're not giving up hope. You still believe you can find your sister. I didn't tell you it was my... And if you can see that possibility, you can make it happen. Since when are you a guardian angel? Since forever. It doesn't matter how far you are from someone you love. If they are in your heart, they'll never leave your side. Shining Draw. During my standby phase, Astral Supremacy allows me to revive a light monster. Astral Avatar can be treated as 2 Exceed materials for an Exceed summon. Shining number 39. Spark of Hope. Nice background effect. That looks really good. Perfect for Exceed monsters too. Shining number? Isaac. Our true duel begins now. This is where the fight really begins. It's just like Goku versus Broly. In the original Goku vs. Broly, this is where the fight really begins. Punch, fight ends. I activate Sparks' second effect. Sparkle Wish. Once per turn, I can attach her to a level 4 monster from my graveyard. And since my monster has 2 overlay units, I use Spark of Hope as the Exceed material for Shining Exceeds Change. Shining number 39. Ray of Hope. Chaos Exceeds versus Shining Exceeds. It's fine for me. Bring it. By attaching 3 overlay units and reducing my life points to just 1, Ray of Hope gains the attack of all other monsters. And it can attack you directly. Directly! So attach the monster to the graveyard, and then was able to rank up. Attack for game! Sharp Drake Vice, weaken that monster! Now its attack points are 0. What's with the suspense? You knew I would do that. I just wanted to confirm if you really are enjoying this. I activate rank up magic Enlightenment Force. Another rank up already? By using Ray of Hope as the Exceed material, I reconstruct the overlay network. Reach your desires with mighty speed across the universe. Light Speed of Hope. I guess the idea is just like if he wasn't enjoying this duel, he would have just let it end, but he dragged it out a little longer. I have 1 monster left to save me. Stop me if you can. Light Speed of Hope is unaffected by your effects. Attack! Vice detach again. It doesn't matter. Winning Slash! $200 damage, but hey, that means the world against 10 life points. Duel over. Game, set, and match. And now replay. Yeah, it was 10 life points versus 1 life point. It's what it all came down to, and 200 damage is what made all the difference. Sparks may not be a lot of damage in the face, but again, when you got 10 life points left, it doesn't make a difference. But he did that duel extremely well, especially with all he was doing with his shark traits and giving up on a proper duel. Good show, good show. Do you mind if I take all of them? All of them? Take them. You gave me something even better. A daughter? Great job, Agent Aura. It's good to see that you are making good use of your time. Yeah, I got like 4 monsters in one go. Way to go, me. Just to let you know. We are making progress with Fran. Also, that still only counts as 1. What do you mean, progress with Fran? It's totally possible to help him. Oh, right, they're doing all this to help Fran in the first place. Great! I can't wait to see him. And what about you, Sir Isaac? Our rescue team just found someone who would be glad to see you. Wait, already? That was fast. That face, though. It's the least we could do. Since you decided to stay and fight on our side. So, where'd you find her? Believe it or not, she was back in her house in her room under the bed. You were playing hide and seek for God knows how long, and well, you've never slept. But hey, good for him getting a happy ending and all of that. And the government actually came in to save the day for a change of pace. Usually in this show, things like their ultimate bad guy who causes problems. But in this, it's like, oh no, we found a missing person. Take that 4Kids dub. We actually know how to find people missing. But that was actually a legitimately good back and forth duel between the two. It's one that's just like, oh crap, Aura might actually lose this one. It's one of those where it's just like, okay, I know Aura can't lose, but I don't know how she can win. Tune in next time to find out. Especially like that one where she went to the Dreadnought. Just like, okay, how is she gonna get out of Ice Spawn? I have a water monster. Oh right, do it. That's really a smart way of doing it. And I like how she had to give that spark of hope to someone else and prove like, no, you have that spark of hope in you too. Just gotta go looking for it a little bit. Sometimes it can be hard to remember that spark of hope that we all have, but it just has to keep shining bright. But again, sometimes we just need that reminder. Yeah. As the song goes, it's just a spark, but it's enough sometimes. It was cool to see chaos numbers versus shiny numbers. It's something we unfortunately didn't get to see because, you know, different properties of Zexal manga versus anime, but it's still neat that we got to see. And that's something that fans chose to do at the very least, just have that sort of thing. Like, we never got to see Egyptian gods versus sacred beasts in the show. No, but you can in fan stuff, and of course, like, with friends and whatnot, so you can have it in some way, shape, or form. Nah. It's just fun. But yeah, nice to see that despite everything and what all Aura's going through, she's still focused on her main goal. Get Fran fixed and over here, ASAP. Hopefully he gets cleared up soon. I imagine we'll have a Fran episode at some point, just so we could see what's going on with him and all what's going on there. Just because last time we saw him, well, he gave us our card, and that was it. He gave us a card, and then we're kind of just moving on. I guess he's focusing again on his dark side, because they did mention in the previous episode, I think, that they're trying to train up his dark side in some way, so I guess that's more to do with it, but yeah, I'm interested to see more of what's going on with Fran as well. Not that I don't like Aura or anything of the other characters, I'm not saying that at all, I'm just saying that like I like Fran too, if someone wants to know what's going on there. But I guess we'll find that at some point. Anyway, here's our fan service episode, everyone. Why not, I guess. What would an anime be without a beach episode? It would be Yu-Gi-Oh! It went a long time without a full-on beach episode, and then Sevens came along. Of course it would be the one with our all kids. I'm not saying anything like that. I just didn't like the fact that just like we had a thing of so long without a single beach episode. Well, fuck that trend. I mean, yes, there were moments where they went to the beach, but that's not a beach episode. And to be fair, even then that episode wasn't the traditional beach episode. It was an episode where they all went to the beach and nothing more. But thank God. But still, it's just one of those just like, ah, dang it. Oh well, whatever. I mean, this didn't even get too much into cheesecake, so I guess you didn't even call this one much of a beach episode, but whatever. It's whatever. It was a fun duel between two blue-haired people who also had water-themed cards, I guess. And it was actually nice to see, like, one going into eternal despair because they couldn't find that one person that meant the world to them, or just giving them that little bit more hope just to keep going on a little bit longer. And in the end, he got what he wanted. He got to be reunited with his sister. At least I hope that's the case. Imagine if it wasn't his sister, it was some schmuck, or it's just like an infinite supply of Klondike bars. I don't know. But hey, you know, sometimes it's just nice to see people being good people. It's a rarity in these days and ages, and it's just nice to see people trying to help each other out. But it's nice to see everyone being so buddy-buddy with Aura, despite all their problems they might be having with her sometimes. It is nice that they're all a team of friends, despite everything. And they all left Fran alone. Always gotta be doing his own training to work on that dark side and whatnot. But yeah, this time we're just helping out a friend in need, and we gave them that extra light of hope to keep going and find that brightness in the world. And that brightness was rewarded, and sometimes you just gotta hold on to hope a little bit longer. And we got freaking 4 numbers out of it, so that's not too shabby either. even got our own back. So yeah, that's some significant progress made. Even if 2 of them were typically the same number, that's still 4 numbers. But yeah, still 3 numbers, and that's not too bad when you're trying to get 100. You know the shortcuts you can get. But anyway, our quest continues to get all 100 numbers next time. But this was a fun time, so thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Check out Honest channel, link to the channel description below. Not the Honest, Fran, the Honest Eyes channel. Link to the channel description below. See all of you next time. Later.